What's up, cool cats? Welcome to the channel. My name is Kitty. If you're new, hey y'all, hey, welcome to the channel. Take a moment to like, subscribe, and ding your notification bell so you don't miss out when videos get posted. I know it's been a pretty minute returning subscribers, sending lots of love your way. I got my morning face on. It's pretty early in the morning and it's pretty chilly. Y'all see my bun? I'm always excited when I get even though it's a more of a messy bun, I'm really always excited when I can get a ponytail in my hair because I struggle with doing ponytails. Anyway, this video is going to be a tarot reading that's going to tell you the compliments that you get behind your back. So if you're interested in that, keep watching. And again, like and comment and subscribe for more videos. So I am live on my phone because my laptop stopped working. It literally just stopped charging. I don't know why, but that did stop the show for a little bit. But here we are again. I got 3 piles for you guys, and I'm just gonna hold them up as we move along so that you can choose between pile number 1, pile number 2, or pile number 3. Pile number 1, pile number 2, or pile number 3. So make sure you choose with your intuition, and I'll give you a quick 5 seconds, but you'll be able to pause it, pause the live if you're not looking live, but you'll be able to pause it if you're watching it not live. So again, pile number 1, 2, and 3. And this reading is about the compliments that you get behind your back. I'm going to start with pile number 1. You're probably not going to be able to see the layout, but I'll hold up the cards that are actually important. So you got the 9 of Rods, you have Uncle, you have Break, and I'm hearing the song by Demi Lovato, Give Your Heart a Break. But the message on the back says, whew, you need a break, and to give yourself a break. Take some time out, go out, breathe. And we're going to get into it in a minute. We have the Cancer. We have the Aquarius. Got some signs there. I'm also hearing Pisces. We have call. And this says, make that call, answer the call, do not hesitate, act now. This is a call to action. All right. We have courage. And the courage, the cowardly dog is also playing. So you might be nervous to make a call, or you might be nervous to answer the phone or put yourself out there or something like that. We'll get into it in a minute. We have joy. And it was reversed, but I'm just going to pull out the cards and then read it as I go. So sometimes a card that's in reverse might come out reversed, but the message still comes out the exact same. What you want wants you. Defend to the end the worthwhile. We have the Sage reversed. 3 of Water. Queen of Fire. 2 of Pentacles. Not exactly sure what this one is, but it's the 8 of something. We have the Ace of Wands. I can see that actually. We have the Tower. And we have New Birth. So the compliments that you get behind your back is that, like, you're working towards something, you're building something up, you're growing something. You just don't have the courage to either see it through or to put yourself out there in a certain way that you need to. But let's jump back to the compliments people tell behind your back. The compliments that you get is that you are a very courageous person, that you actually, people see, like when they see you putting yourself out there, they think that you are very courageous because they could never do something like that. They could never put themselves out there or show whatever they're doing off that way. You've dealt with a whole bunch of heartbreak, pile number one, a whole bunch of heartbreak. You've lost yourself in a lot of ways, but you've always managed to beat these tower moments. You always managed to maneuver the bear. You know that whole thing on social media where people were saying like they would choose the bear over the man? I think some of y'all is kind of doing that. Y'all are choosing to walk away or have chosen to walk away from someone to put yourself first. And it's the best thing you've ever done. Some of y'all are pregnant. Congratulations if you are. Some of y'all are just giving birth to a new version of yourself. Some of y'all are giving birth a new idea. Y'all are bringing something to life, and it's probably showing out your artistic creations. It's something that brings you great joy. Um, the compliments that you get behind your back is that you are a joyful person. Like every time they see you, you're smiling, you're happy, or you're like extremely focused and determined. Okay. But typically it's either one or the other when they see you. The compliments that you get behind your back is that you are very courageous. Some of y'all might have had a situation where you were dealing with um, your uncle in a way that was inappropriate and that nearly broke you. And that did a lot to your psyche and that did a lot to you mentally. And it left you, defending a version of yourself that wasn't really your true self. And it left you with a lot of rage. But I feel like some people have definitely gone through with owning. There's a narrative here that's saying like there's a version of you. Okay, hold on. This is only going to resonate. This is only going to resonate with who it's going to resonate with. Some of you guys are still at a point in your life where you are defending this version of yourself that's not your true self. And some of you guys have gotten past that and you have broken that, okay, where you were once broken and you are putting yourself together. You are creating a new version of yourself. You have found your strength. You have found your courage. You have found your light. You have found your joy. And you are here. Okay, so there's two people with this pile, and the message is the same, but I'm just letting you know there are two people in this pile. Some of you guys are here defending this old version of yourself, and some of you are here giving birth to this new version of yourself. All right, and so people are saying that you are very brave. People are saying that they're baffled at how you had this strength to live your truth and to speak your truth, and how you started off with zero support, just you, yourself, and you, and spirit. Like you just did it, okay? They don't know how you did it, but they're like you, like how and good. You also have the Ace of Wands, which people are saying you're very creative, you're very talented, you're very uh, expressive. That's the word. You're very expressive. You literally, like every time they see you, like if you ever talk about something to somebody and then the next time they see you, you have it, they like, this person is a go-getter. They can get whatever they want. So for some of you guys who are still in this moment, if you're still in this energy of defending that old version of you, of just holding on to your heartbreaks and saying, this is what happened to me, this is who I am, I'm a person that had that happen to them, that didn't deserve that happen to them, and I'm just very sad and very angry and very frustrated and not knowing how to move on. If you resonate with being that type of person, then the things that people are saying behind your back are that you are moody, that you are negative, that you are lazy, that you are idealistic, and that you are an escapist. People are also saying, which is the Cancer vibe. So if you are a Cancer or if you are a Pisces, that is, we all have a birth chart, right? I'm just going to deviate just a little bit. We all have a birth chart, right? And in that birth chart, we have different zodiac signs. So don't just get hung up in your sun signs. But if you're a Pisces sun, you could be a whole different moon sign and a whole different rising sign, and those different things really it really encourages you to move a certain way, in addition to the life you lived as a child to adulthood, all your experiences tied in with the zodiac signs and their own natural astrological DNA within you. Then it's a lot. But we all have a positive and a negative in that zodiac sign. So that zodiac sign in itself has a positive and a negative. And so you could be a Pisces, you could be an Aries, you could be a Cancer. Okay, you could be a Leo as well. People are saying that you're impulsive, unpredictable, inconsistent, extremist and stubborn, and that's if you are an Aquarius, showing the negative sides of negative traits of an Aquarius. And that's if you are holding on to this version of yourself. Okay, it's a very different energy, okay? But if you are on this side, okay, if you're on this side, people are saying that you are loving, sensitive, courageous. You are very courageous. You are joyful. You are playful. You are confident. You are hopeful, and you give people hope. You're a master manifester. So there are two different type of people with this pile number one. So take that how that resonates with you. That those are the compliments that you get behind your back, that you are a hard worker, that you're a go-getter, that you are very focused, that you have been through so freaking much. And if they were in your shoes, they couldn't. They don't know how they would move forward and be this joyful person. Um, for those of you who feel like you are currently in a tower moment and having that downfall, just know that it's not going to continue to be rocky road from here. It's all stepping stones, and when things start, those stones that you were stepping on start to collapse, it's time for you to move forward in a new direction, following a new path. So all you have to do is just jump to the next stone, or you can choose to stay on that crumbling rock. And I'm literally getting Crash Bandicoot. I played it yesterday, and there was this one episode, I can't even think of it. There's this one level where you're playing it, and you have to step across these rocks, and you stand on them long enough and they will crumble and you'll die. In the game, you'll die, or you jump to the next one, which leads you in the direction where you want to go. So that's where you are right now. So you're standing on this crumbling rock, and you have a choice to make. Do you stay there on this crumbling rock because you're defending this version of yourself who you swear you are when it's not? If you're relating to the traumas and the decisions and the things that you have done, then you will fall. You will crumble. I'm not going to say you're going to die like in the game, but no, you will crumble and you will be stuck in a darkness where you have the power to get out of it, but you think you don't. You're going to be stuck in that. But yeah, the compliments that you get behind your back, though, is you're very noble. Both sides, you're very noble. You have a lot of potential. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you, pal number one. That's what people are saying behind your back. Those are the compliments that you get behind your back. If you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, we'll link up another time, family. So peace. I'm gonna move on to pile number two. If you chose the pencil. So we're on pile number two right now. If you chose the pencil for pile number two. All right, if you chose the pencil, let's see what people are complimenting behind your back. We have I love you, but there's hesitation. We have we have air, the air sign. We have you betrayed me. Okay, so we have you betrayed me, and I love you, but also came out in reverse. But like I told pile number one, I will take it in reverse if that's how it comes out. But if it doesn't, sometimes reversal doesn't read as a reversal for me. We have, and I think all of these are upside down anyways. We have we have food can either be medicine or slow poison. So we have Eat the Rainbow. I Don't Want to Lose You. Be the Change You Want to See. And I'll read that all when I pull out all these cards and get to your reading. We have Let's Have a Baby. We have Get Yourself Together First. We have Plankton, Running Off with the Secret Formula. We have Adventure on the Road. You guys probably have the most cards. Pile number 2. We have the Lion, Yawning. We have the Roach, the La Cucaracha. We have Flies. We have Bedbug. And we have the Lion, Pride, the whole Pride. We have Bring Into Form. We have Faith in the Process. We have Love. Ace of Fire or One of Fire. We have the Four of Air. 3 of Air. Y'all are in your head. Y'all are in your head, yo. Now this might deviate a little bit, pile number 2. This reading might deviate a little bit, depending on what wants to come up. Because like, even though this is the compliments you get behind your back, there's a side reading here. Like, people all in your business, okay, with these flies and spies there. Okay, flies are spies in the spiritual community, okay? Not saying every fly that comes in your house is a spy. I'm just saying, like, you see a fly being weird and just kill it, okay? Don't think too much on it, but yeah. So yeah, people don't know how to mind their business. Anyways, let's continue. We have this card, which I can't really see the numbers. We have the Hermit. I made these decks too, by the way. When you see these ones, I made those. And we have the Ace of Cups. And we have Unimpressed. All right, so the compliments that you get behind your back is that you are very analytical. You are very critical thinker. You are very creative. Like, you have a lot, and I mean a lot, of very good ideas. You're a very meticulous person. You're very knowledgeable. You're a reader. Okay, like, you love to read books. You love books. Probably got a whole collection of books. You're very organized, very timed, very calculated, right? You are, did I say meticulous? Meticulous already? Yeah, so you're very meticulous. You might have a family. You're very all about your family, okay? You're very pride like-minded, okay? You might be a Leo watching this as well. You're very protective, okay? Those are some of the things that people are saying behind your back. Those are just the type of compliments that you get behind your back. People are saying that you're a very loving person. Like, when you love somebody, you kind of like are like, when you love them, you're very vested in them. All right. So, all right, let's get to the nitty gritty. But first, you are very like mentally stimulating. You're a very mentally stimulating person. You're like a philosopher. You're like a preacher, pastor, teacher, writer. Yeah, you're like that type of person. You're a thinker. You're always in your head. You could be an air sign as well, or have an air rising sign. But anyways, so You're somebody that you have a lot of ideas, but you don't know really how to bring them into form. You don't know how to make them a reality. They're just really good ideas that you have, that you hold, but you don't know how to make it into your reality. Okay, that either means that you never take action on your ideas, or you just fail a lot, which failing is not a big deal. But it is when you just give up because you failed a couple times. So, um, yeah, so you don't know how to bring it into form. You don't trust easy. You don't even have faith. Like, you have a hard time, like, because you failed a few times, you have a hard time having faith in the process. So it's like, well, I have all these ideas, but ideas don't bring themselves to life. Read the book Big Magic. But ideas don't bring themselves to life. You gotta do more. Like, you do really good in the research and the watching the videos and getting the information and just being a storage of knowledge. You're good at that. But when you have an idea that requires action, you're more hesitant. Like, I love this idea, but I I think someone better would be equipped to do this. I think that would be better. And then you so happen to see someone have your idea and they do it, and you're like, oh my God, I literally had that idea. And then they stole my idea, type of thing. But no, 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 no. That's not it. All right. So your eating habits. So again, there's two things here. You either eat really, really healthy, and people are like, how do they stay very, oh, you're also very disciplined. People are saying you're a very disciplined type of person. Um, you're kind as well. You're loving and you're gentle, but people don't see that often. They have to know you to actually see that part of you. You don't just wear your heart on your sleeve anymore. Okay, you probably did at one point or never did. It could be deep down, real deep, and you don't show love to others, but they're like, I I know that there's a spark in you. And you just gotta ignite the light and let it shine. Just own the night like the 4th of July. 'Cause baby, you're a firework. Come on, let your colors burst. Make them go off, off, off. You're gonna leave them going off, oh, off. All right, y'all, it's early. I ain't even gonna do it to the neighbors like that. I ain't even gonna do the neighbors like that. I ain't even gonna. All right, yeah. So also, some of y'all, I gotta say it. Okay, I cannot avoid this relationship that's like smack dab in my face. So let's just talk about it. Let's talk about your family real quick, okay? Your family might be worried about you for some reason, okay? Your family don't think that you're okay. All right, your family knows that there needs, I mean, this could be family that you created or your family that you were born into, okay? The people that you consider family, okay? Close friends, whatever. Put it where it goes. They would like for you to be the change that you want to see. Be aware of your thoughts and focus on your true heart's desire. Don't focus on the stuff that happened to you. I'm not saying it don't matter. I'm just saying when you focus on it and fester on it, you can literally start to believe that you should not be taking up space, that you're only taking up space. You can have that. So let's not. Change the voices in your head, make them like you instead. Like, yeah, you can literally fall into a very quick type of depression just thinking that of all the bad stuff that happened. People are also thinking that you are a very resilient person. You're very resilient with that roach and bedbug there. You're very, um, yeah, resilient. You've been through a lot. And the fact that you're still here, you're very resilient. You have this very unimpressed with life, very stoic like face, very, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying, very serious like face, like you're a very serious person, very for real, very like very serious. You need a break, you need a vacation type of thing, okay? um you need a moment to yourself to where you can go within. You see that turtle? He's going within. He's trying to figure out his next move. He's trying to figure out what's working, what isn't, what thoughts are helping, what thoughts are destructive. All right. You have a hard time loving yourself, accepting the things that you cannot change. You have a very hard time with that. You have a hard time with people who betrayed you or people who you view betrayed you. There's some things or somebody that you don't want to lose. You probably don't want to lose your family because they're not on the same page. They're not on the same, like, it's the whole pride is on one page, and this lion is either roaring or yawning, and I'm getting it, tired, frustrated, and angry type of vibe from that male lion there. And with this is a deer in headlights. Okay, a deer in headlights, blinded, not blinded by the light, retro like a douche, no roller in the night, blinded by the light. What was that song about? She got down, but she never gonna go. She's gonna make it through the night. Who you letting steal your joy? What thoughts are you letting steal your joy? And it is running away with it too, wreaking havoc in your world. You gotta get yourself together first. You really gotta get yourself together first. Pile number two. Um. Oh yeah. Perfect. Adventure on the road again. Number one. It is okay to fail. It is okay to walk away from people, places, and things. It is okay for things not to work out. It is okay to change your mind. It is okay to take a step back, to reevaluate. Give yourself permission to be okay with things. Do not give up. Learn again. Try again. We are souls having a human experience, so experience. That just says it all. That just says it all. Cause like you have a lot of like, let's have a baby. You either want to have another baby with your family. I mean, with your you like you want your family to be together. I can see that. Pile number two. You want that a lot. You want that. You kind of pray about it, but like at the same time, you don't believe that that's a possibility. There's a lot of hesitation. There's a lot of drama. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot, and it's a lot. It's all of this. It's all over the place. It's like this. That's what I'm saying. A lot of this. A lot of scramble. All right. You got to get yourself together first. Nothing ain't gonna play out how you want it to play out until you get yourself together first, starting with your mind. Cause your body probably already right, but you can. I mean, I ain't saying nothing, but get your mind, get your body right. Because if your mind is right, then your body is right, and then your health is straight, and then things just fall in line. But you got to be okay with making mistakes. You got to be okay with failing. Because if we don't fail, how are we going to know how we succeed? So, yeah, don't be unimpressed with life. Just go within, find your joy, and don't let people get into your head. Those are the compliments, and that's what people are saying behind your back. Pile number two. I'm going to move on to pile number three. If you like that video, like, comment, subscribe, ding notification family, and be a cool cat. And subscribe for the vibe and ding the notification bell. Alright, moving on to pile number three. Pile number three with the pen. Pile number three. Alright, if you chose pile number three, let's see what people are saying behind your back. No. People are straight up saying no. No, but there's still a chance. You better find out what that's about. You can do it. Think things through. Do not let the behaviors of others destroy your inner peace. Do not match energy, vibrate higher. Oh, you matching energy, pile number 3. Oh, you matching it. When one forgives, two souls are set free. Think about it. So again, forgiveness is not for anybody else but you. Forgiveness is a form of acceptance, acknowledging that this happened to me. This is not okay. I'm not okay with this, but I accept it because I can't change it. But I know better and I can do better. But forgiveness is not saying that you hurt me and it's okay that you hurt me. It's okay because I love you for hurting me. I want you back in my life for hurting me. I want you to hurt me 10 times harder. Yeah, hurt me. You're not saying that. When you forgive, you're forgiving yourself for allowing that, for not seeing that, for seeing it, but dismissing it, for dismissing yourself, for forgetting yourself, for not loving yourself, for doing these things to yourself. That is what forgiveness is about. For not saying anything when you know you should have, when you thought you should have, when you needed to. You know what I'm saying? Forgiving yourself for the choices that you've made, for the part that you've played. That's what forgiveness is about. And that sets you free. It's not really about them, but this message, when it says, when one forgives, two heal, I meant two souls are set free, because you're freeing yourself, but you're also freeing yourself from that person. So two souls are set free, because when you're holding on to this person, okay, they did me wrong, I'm gonna hold them to it because I'm gonna hold them accountable. That's not. They have to hold themselves accountable. I mean, you they're no longer in your life, but you're holding it. I'm holding it. I'm holding them. That's hurting you, because the only thing that you can think of is how that person hurt you, how you didn't deserve it. They hurt me, they hurt me, they hurt me. I'm not gonna let them go. They hurt me. If something is cutting into your hand, why wouldn't you let that go? Just ask yourself that. Detox. You need a detox. Trust you're good. You got a few more weeks. Then we have a year from now. All right, so let's see what the compliments people are saying behind your back. You have dream a beautiful dream. Relax the hold of darkness and be at the cause. And be at cause. Six of fire. Two of fire. The counselor. Some of y'all need therapy. Some of y'all need to look with this. Some of y'all need to make peace with the things that have happened to you, with the choices that you've made. Some of you guys need to make peace with that. Again, forgiveness. Perfect. Now the Ace of Swords. Was that the Nine of Swords? I should be better at my Roman numerals by now, but I'm a work in progress. We have the Knight of Swords. We have the Three of Cups. Y'all could be a Leo, born in the year of the rooster style. All right, so let's see what people are saying behind your back. Y'all might got mother issues or childhood issues, because my mom just keep commenting on whatever she says. So if y'all can hear the vibrations, that's her commenting on like everything on my social media. But yeah, so compliments that you get behind your back is that you might be very fast, speed, People are saying that you are handsome or beautiful. The compliments that you get behind your back is that you need therapy or you're in counseling and they've noticed a difference. You have gorgeous hair. The compliments really that you get behind your back are more external, like what people see at face value. Um, People say that you're very serious. They don't very unpredictable, like they don't know really how to read you. But your hair though, you got a lot of style, the way you dress, you care about how you look. Um, you might got a family. Again, ooh, my nose itchy, about to sneeze. I'm being brought to childhood again. Some of y'all were groomed as children. You know what I mean? There's a Reba McEntire song that goes, I said, here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. Oh, here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. Oh, forgive me for what I do, but if you won't help, then it's up to you. No, 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 your mama's gonna bring you uptown. That's what I mean. Um, that's not gonna apply to everybody either. Some of you might be body conscious. But people are saying that you look good. You're physically attractive. You are probably in shape. You care about your body, or you're self-conscious. Um, did I say some of y'all probably have like mama uh issues or trauma, something along those lines? Um, where forgiveness needs to be involved on your part. Because it's your life. I'm putting all of that on you because it's your life. And who can take responsibility for your life other than you? That's what I'm saying. So don't shoot the messenger. All right, so yeah. We have the Ace of Swords, the dream a beautiful dream. The compliments that you get behind your back, other than physical, like other than the physical attraction. Um, People are saying that yeah, that's really all I'm saying, to be honest. People are just physically complimenting how good you look, how good your hair looks, that you look like you take care of yourself. With the counselor there, you could literally like look like someone's counselor. You could look professional, or you could just have this look. Like some people have this look about them where you could probably, like, for example, this dude who comes into my job, like he has this biker look, right? Literally, he's never owned a motorcycle a day in his life because I asked. But yeah, he comes to pick up his dog every single day, and I'm like, oh my god, this man looks like a biker. Like stereotypically speaking, only stereotypically typically speaking, but like he literally like bald with the beard, with the gauges, with the tattoos. All he was missing was a jean vest. I mean, like literally dressed like the stereotypical biker. And I was like, oh my god, like I'm going to pop if I don't ask. I'm like, can I ask you a really weird question, sir? Please don't be mad at me. Do you own like a motorcycle? But he was like, I'm not the first person who says that. Like, apparently people tell him that all the time. That's kind of like the vibe. Like, you have this specific look about you where you look like a counselor, where you look like a median, where you look like you would be the person that would help people deal with certain stuff, like that counselor, preacher, pastor, therapist, piece, there, that type of vibe, maybe even a coach. Like you got this look about you. I don't know, you just got this look about you. And people recognize something in you when they see you. But yeah, the compliments, that's pretty much the compliments that you get behind your back. Like you look good, you dress good, your family's very gorgeous, very cute. If you got a family, if you got your own family. Um, but yeah, you might be a very serious person. That's also something that people say behind your back. Unreadable, unpredictable, like they can't really like, you know, see what you're about. So let's talk about these word cards real quick. Do not match energies. Trust your gut. A few more weeks, a year from now. Just pay attention to what's coming to you, what thoughts are coming your way. Yeah, do not let the behaviors of others destroy your inner peace. And that goes back to the things that have happened to you in your life from the childhood to teenage years to young adult to actual adult to however old you are now. Like, don't let the behaviors of others, because I mean, like, we really, realistically speaking, we are only able to control ourselves. We're only responsible for ourselves. I'm not talking about if you have kids, because duh, you are responsible for them. But ultimately, we are only responsible for ourselves. And when things happen to you when you're not old enough to protect yourselves, that can leave you feeling very vulnerable, feeling very, I'm getting goosebumps for confirmation. So this might go and resonate with somebody who's watching this video. Like when things happen and you feel powerless because at that young age you are powerless, none of that is your fault. That has nothing to do with you and everything to do with the geezer that's making that happen. Okay. And so you cannot blame yourself for that. I'm not saying that I mean, most people end up taking that blame. Like, this is what happened to me. I was probably fast. Like, no, that person was a creep. That person had no business. And I'm, you know, they should be very, like, I'm sorry that that happened to you. Okay. And then you had to go through life adjusting to this new you who's not really comfortable with themselves, who has to feel all these emotions and feel this creep on them, on the back of their shoulder, in the back of their mind, all the time. And people say, forgive this. It's not that you're forgiving yourself forever thinking that this was your fault and that you deserve it. You're forgiving yourself for ever feeling like nobody cared, because sometimes people never speak up and they think that people are going to react a certain way, or whatever the case may be. But that's what you are forgiving, so that you can get over that. The two souls that are set free is more of a version of yourself. You're setting free that young person. That's who you're setting free when you choose to forgive that version of yourself that went through that, because you hated that person. You wanted to hurt that person. You wanted to disassociate with that person when that person needed you. And that's what this older version of yourself is going back to do. To tell yourself it is not your fault. To tell yourself you didn't deserve that. To apologize for hating yourself. To apologize to yourself for doing things out of the fear and out of the hate for that version of yourself. So it's a lot, I know, but that message was pretty heavy. I'm sorry, you guys, but yeah, you can do it. You can do it. Trust your gut. A few more weeks, a year from now, some things are on the horizon for you. Just focus on not matching energies and forgiving and not letting the behaviors of others destroy who you truly and really are. Continue to dream beautiful dreams. Continue to practice seeing the good in yourself. So yeah, that's what I have for you. Call number 3. Those are the compliments that you get behind your back. Those are what people are saying. And that was mostly a message from spirit. Okay, that was mostly going to be honest, a message from spirit for you because you needed that in this moment. So like, comment, and subscribe, you guys, and I'll see you guys on the next time. Peace, family. All right, and we gonna end it